Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Rebecca and I am a certified electronic reporter. I want to convey a clear message to everyone. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. And I hope that you bear with me till the end of the video because I have an important message for you. I walked away from an industry that everyone on social media was saying would make me six figures, and I'd do it again tomorrow. If you had told me a couple of years ago that I would walk away from doing loan signings full time to building a career in court reporting, I probably would not have believed you because I didn't even know court reporting existed. And like so many people, I was drawn to the notary and loan signing industry because of the promise of flexibility, being my own boss, and creating a better life outside of corporate America. And to be fair, loan signings has been a great career for a lot of people, but in my experience, it has led me somewhere completely different. So for those of you who don't know me, which is probably all of you that are watching, my name is Rebecca, and after spending years in corporate America, I had reached a point where I knew I couldn't stay any longer. The environment had become unhealthy, and I wasn't growing professionally. I wanted to build something that I actually owned. That's when I became a notary public and eventually a loan signing agent. I worked hard. I invested in training, certifications, marketing, equipment, you name it, I did it. And I believed that if I had put forth the effort, that I could build a successful loan signing business. And for a while, I did. But over time, I started noticing some changes. First of all, not that it's saturated, but the competition did explode. Fees became lower. The notary community itself changed drastically from being a place to pick each other's brains and help each other to listen to my podcast, listen to the way I do it. My way is the right way. You're dumb if you're taking low fee offers. It just got to be very toxic within itself. Now, also the fees became lower and there seemed to be a race to the bottom where people were accepting jobs for less just to stay busy. And I refused to do that. I operate at a high standard and I have turned in 98% accurate loan signings. That other 2% was when I first started and I made some errors. But after that, I knew exactly what I needed to do in order to make sure that I was turning in a complete and correct loan packet. Instead of building a sustainable business, recently I found myself spending more time chasing work than actually doing the work, like counter offering and playing the game that the signing services play where they send it out for a really teeny tiny fee and then increase it $5 every time they resend it out, trying to get someone to take that lowball offer. At some point, I had to make a decision for myself. And I had to ask myself, is this what I really want? Is this how I want to be treated and regarded as a professional? No. As a professional person, I found it highly disrespectful the way they play around with these fees. Like if our work ethic, our professionalism, like we're representing the banks, the signing service, the title company, and we go into each and every signing with this high level standard of service, and they are insulting us with these lowball offers. Not the future that I wanted. Not what I wanted to do every day was fight for a fair fee. So my answer didn't surprise me when I asked myself, is this truly what I want? Because the answer was no. So around that same time, I discovered digital court reporting. A young lady was talking about it on TikTok, and I didn't know much about this profession, especially digital court reporting. But I did some research on it, and I even reached out to this young lady, and she gave me some really good information. And I was so intrigued by this profession because it was part of the legal system. It required professionalism, attention to detail, and continuous learning. And that always will appeal to me. So I enrolled in a course for court reporting through an academy that offers a scholarship. I earned my certifications. I completed my internship with the agency that I am now completely onboarded with, and I have learned something new in every deposition during my internship. Was this easy? No, absolutely not. It was not easy. There were moments where I questioned if I had made the right decision, moments where I wondered, did I start over too late in life? But every deposition and every interaction with the trainers at the agency built my confidence, and every challenge has made me better and more confident. And today I'm working as an independent contracting digital court reporter and can honestly say that this career has been one of the best decisions that I have ever made. What I love most isn't just the work itself, it's the people. Like I said earlier, I have experienced professionalism, encouragement, willingness to help that has been incredibly refreshing after years in corporate America and after briefly going back into the notary community and seeing what it's really become. It's almost like becoming a multi-level marketing thing. It's really weird. Every day is different as a court reporter. Every case teaches me something new, not just about what's going on in the real world, but also new about me and the different things and challenges that are helping me to grow as a court reporter and as a person. And I actually enjoy continuous learning, believe it or not. Now, does this mean that loan signings is a bad career? No, but it just wasn't a good fit for me anymore. There are successful loan signing agents who have built incredible businesses. This video isn't about saying one profession is right and the other is wrong. It's about recognizing that not every career fits every person. Loan signing helped me develop my business skills that I still use today. It gave me the confidence as an entrepreneur, and it introduced me to the legal industry. Ultimately, it led me to discover the career I believe I was meant to pursue. Sometimes the first dream is not the final destination, and sometimes it's simply the bridge that gets you where you're supposed to be. Where does this leave me now? Well, this channel is going to document what it's really like to build a second career later in life. I'll be sharing my experiences as a digital court reporter, the lessons I'm learning, behind the scenes looks at the profession, and business tips, equipment reviews, and honest conversations about what it means to reinvent yourself after 50. If you're thinking about changing careers, or if you're curious about digital court reporting, or if you're simply trying to build a life with more purpose and freedom, I hope you'll join me on this journey. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. I'd love to know, have you ever completely changed careers? What did you learn from that experience? I'll see you in the next video.